You know, I'm always excited when I leave a liquor store. And if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are, you know that I buy something in every store that I go into, and guess what? Today is not the exception. Today is not the exception. Sweet corn. Never seen this one before. Never heard of this one before. Old 55. Sweet corn. Bottled and bun. Pretty cool bottle. Let me know in the comments below, have you tried the sweet corn? Welcome back. Welcome back to A Little Old Fashioned. Now this video here, listen to me, this video here is going to be something different from any other video that I have put out. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take you from start to finish, from Jackson, Tennessee to Indianapolis, because we are going to the Indy 500 race. Now, I've never been to a race before, ever, but I heard good things and I'm excited about it. And before we get started, check out the new t-shirt. Check out the new t-shirt. Now, I do listen to the people in the comments. I had a few people say, hey, A Little Old Fashioned, why don't you make a t-shirt saying today is not the exception? And guess what? I did. Check it out. What you think about it? I like it. It's fun. So if you like it, put it in the comments below, or order you one, take a picture and send that picture to alittleoldfashion@hotmail.com, and we will get you on the newsletter that we send out every month on our Patreon. Now, let's start. I'm here at Enterprise. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I don't want to take my car all the way to Indianapolis for 5 days. So I'm going to rent a car and I'm going to take you with me. So sit back, grab your drink. Let's talk about some bourbon. Let's talk about the Indy 500 and let's have some fun. Let's go. Okay, I did not take you through the process because I didn't want to put anybody on camera unless you want to be on camera, but I did get a Ram truck. I don't really like going out of town in small vehicles because I'm a pretty big dude. You can't see it on camera, but I'm a pretty big dude and I like my space. So I got me a Ram truck. Let me show you what I got. Yeah, it's okay, but it's something that's going to give me and the wife some space. It's pretty cool. It will do the job, but listen to me. Everybody, if you rent a car, make sure you walk around to make sure they don't have any dents or scratches, because they would definitely charge you for that. I see a couple of dents and a couple of scratches here, but it's not that bad. They need to change the license plate, but it's not that bad. Let's take a look in the back. Yeah, you can tell this is an older truck, but this is what I'm talking about, like a dent here and like on the front here, the scratches. Make sure you get all of that. And one more thing, hopefully you can see the scratch going down here and some scratches here on the door. Scratch here, scratch there. But let's get inside and see how it looks inside. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's start this thing up and see how much gas is in here. I'm going to say about a half tank. I'm going to say about a half tank. Make sure everything is working right, and let's get on the road. First of all, I have to go back home and get everything I need. We gonna get on the road. We gonna go to Indianapolis. We gonna go to the Indy 500. We gonna have some fun. We gonna do some bourbon hunting. Sit back, grab your drink, let's go. Hey, I had to stop. I had to stop by Boomland. Now, I know it's going to add a little bit of time to my travel, but I remember stopping here going to Chicago with my parents, and I haven't been to Boomland in probably about maybe 10 years. So let's go into Boomland and let's see what they got. I told you I'm going to take you everywhere I go in this segment. So let's go in, let's see what they got. Let's go. Okay, we finally touched down, but we are in Terre Haute, Indiana. Terre Haute, Indiana. And we haven't even checked in the hotel. But the wife says, hey, let's go get something to eat. And I said, okay. So I pulled out my phone and I typed in the first liquor store. So I'm here at 7th and 70 liquor store in Terre Haute, Indiana. Now, I've never been in this store before, but it looks very interesting. So let's go in. Let's go in and let's see if we can find some good bottles, at some great prices. Let's go. 7 and 70 liquor store. Best local owned store in the area. 50 plus years. It looks pretty cool out here. So let's go in. Let's see what they have to offer. I love the doors. Okay, coming in straight to your right, they have a bourbon section, and I already can tell that they have some things on here that I've never seen before. And that's why I love coming in different stores looking at bourbon. So let's start at the top of the shelf. Of course, we have the Angel's Envy, and when I get to Kentucky, I'm definitely going to the Angel's Envy distillery, and I'm going to try to actually bottle my own bottle, and I'm excited about that. High Plains Rye, $55. Contradiction Rye, Uncle Nearest, and this one, Responder Bourbon. Now, I've seen a Responder Bourbon, but not this one. Not the 8-year-old, and it's 112 proof. Never seen this one before. And we have Ezra Brooks. I don't think I've seen this one. Now, I can tell already that this one is finished in wine cask, and you know how I feel about wine cask. It's a 99 proof. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried this one and what do you think about it. We have Old Elk, and we have, I think, one of the best ryes out there is going to be the Pikesville. This one right here, you all put me on. Thank you for that. This is a very good rye. If you haven't tried it, pick one up and let me know. Oceans, and we have Backbone Bourbon, which I've seen a Backbone Bourbon, but I don't think I've seen the single barrel and uncut. This is going to be, what's the proof on this bottle? 122 proof for $76. Sorry about that. Breaker, never seen this one. Journeyman Distillery, I don't think I've seen this one. Field of Dreams I know I haven't seen this one. This is a pretty cool bottle. 108 proof, $92. Man, never seen that one. And we have another Field of Dreams right next door to it. We have a Kentucky Owl, 136, Copper and Kings, 65, finished in apple brandy barrels. Never seen this one before either. Man, look at this one, cash strength, 94 bucks. Never seen this one. So that's why I love coming into different liquor stores, because you never know what you might find. Sweets and Cold, Mary Hill Club, I need to fix me up a bottle. Now this one, never seen this one before. Dirty, Guilty, Girthy 2, 113, 119 proof. I need to look into this one. Private Barrel Select. Pretty cool bottle though. River Rafting. Never seen this one. This is 93 of 120, 120 proof. Private Barrel Select. Limited edition. Man, look at the color on that one though. That looks very nice. And right next to that, we have this one here, double staved, 6-year-old Kentucky bourbon, 111 proof, $93. Man, look at the color on this one. Very nice. Never seen this one. So yeah, let me know. Let me know, people, what you think about these bottles. We have a 15-star. We have Booker's 2025, 2026 here, $122. Yellowstone, Beer Barrel. Never seen this one, 101 proof. Lincoln, never seen this one, 109 proof. That is crazy, $52. So I can probably go on and on, the Alpha. I can go on and on some bottles that I've never seen. And that's why I love coming to different liquor stores. We have a Sam Houston, a Circle City cash strength, $104. Never seen this one before. We have a Toasted Series, a double oak, a straight bourbon, and a bottle in bond. And we have Barstown right next door to it. So yeah, they have some things here. We have the Ben Holiday Brick House, $70. RD1, some new rib down here. We have High West. And next to the High West, we have the Whistle Pig. And this one here, never seen this one for $51. It looks a little light, but hey, it's all about the taste. So let me know what you think about this one. We have the Baker 7, and next to the Baker 7, we have the Basil Hayden. I still haven't picked up a bottle of Basil Hayden, not yet. Eventually I will. And I always say that I'm going to pick up this one first, but we'll see. Tin Cup. We have a 6-year-old and a 10-year-old tin cup. And we have Dickel, George Dickel right next door to it. Heaven Hill, Ball and Bun, Widow Jane. You know, Bibb and Tucker. Don't have any Bibb and Tucker yet. Don't know why. Eventually I will. I think the bottle's pretty cool. And look at the topper on this 6-year-old. Look at that. Look at the car. This is pretty cool. 54 bucks. The Classic 6. Jefferson's. And we have Larceny right here. Next door to the Larceny, we have Mixers. And we have the 1792 small batch in full proof. Below that, we have the Knob Creek and the Knob Creek 12, which everybody's talking about the Knob Creek 12. Don't have a price on it, but I have a few bottles of that. Definitely got one that's open and a backup. Knob Creek, Woodford Reserve, Double Oak. And moving on down, we have the Bullet. This is going to be $59. We have the Russells. This 10-year Russell is going to be $41. Maker's Mark. This one here is going to be $49. 7 years, 1 month. I don't have this one yet, 109 proof. And we have the Jack Daniel's Heritage, which this one is $50, and they don't have a price on this one. Let's see what else they have. Slippery Noodle, small batch. Never seen this one for $59. And this is going to be a 5-year-old bottle. They have Hard Truth. We are in Indiana, so I'm pretty sure Hard Truth is going to be in every liquor store that I go into. You cannot go wrong with the Hard Truth. And we have Horse Soldier. Next to the Horse Soldier, we have the Southern Star, which I don't think I've seen this one. This is a 92 proof bottle, $52. Bradshaw, $43, 103 proof. And Moondrop, never seen this one. Okay. Coming down, we have some Sazerac Rye, $34. This is a 90 proof. They do have a 100 proof bottle. They don't have the price on this one. And we have Redemption Rum Cask. Never seen that one before. They have the Peerless High Rye, and this is going to be 155, I think. And the Double Oak is going to be 127. And Starlight is going to be 59. The Doc Holiday. I would love to have this on my shelf just because I think it looks cool, but I don't know about the juice in the bottle. I don't know if it's worth the price. I think it's $219. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's pretty cool to look at. Rare Saint. Never heard of that. Let's see how much this bottle is. $47. $47. And it looks a little light, but hey, let me know, have you tried the Rare Saint? And we have Willet for $68. So we do have an allocated section. We have the Starlight. See, I've never seen this one before. $155. See, I didn't know Starlight actually made a Japanese whiskey, small batch. We have the Joseph Magnet Cigar Blend, the Garrison Brothers, Jacob's Pardon, 18-year-old, the Woodford Reserve, Barrel Strength, 121, and the Dickel 17-year, 255. Yeah, they have a Boss Hog down here, a Whistle Pig, 21-year, about $1,000. Angel's Envy Cash Strength, $239. I'm leaving 7 and 70 liquor store here in Terre Haute. Now, I've never been in this store before, and I'm excited. You know, I'm always excited when I leave a liquor store. And if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are, you know that I buy something in every store that I go into. And guess what? Today is not the exception. Today is not the exception. I'm walking away with 2 bottles. Yeah, I'm walking away with 2 bottles, and I'm excited about both. I went in there and I said, hey, since I'm in Indiana, what do you have that's local? And she said Starlight. I knew that. I have Starlight on my shelf, and Starlight is a pretty decent pour, but I did not have this bottle, and that's going to be, hold up, the Starlight Call T. Now this is a small batch. It's a 92 proof, aged 4 years. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I love my bourbons and whiskeys. Right there, the 100 proof. But I'm excited about this one because I can add this one to my selection that I have at home. So let me know what you think about it. The second bottle, I'm really excited about because it's a store pig. And you cannot go wrong with this store pig, I promise you. And that's going to be, hold up, that's going to be a Buffalo Trace store pig. Now, again, you cannot go wrong with the Buffalo Trace store pig. This is a staple in every liquor store that you go into. What you think about Buffalo Trace, and do you think the Buffalo Trace store pigs are better than the regular pigs? Let me know in the comments below. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I am asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next hunt. Now it's time to eat. Let's go.
Most people think bourbon is just a drink, but honestly, it becomes part of who you are, the way you think, the way you carry yourself, the way you live. That's why I created the Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. Not to tell you what bourbon to buy, but to show you who you really are in this world. Are you the collector, the connoisseur, or maybe the hunter? 50 questions, one identity, one mindset. And once you discover it, you start seeing yourself differently. This isn't just a personality test, it's a lifestyle. The Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. Available now on Amazon.